Hello everyone, my name is Joan Carr and I'm Superintendent of Edmonton Catholic Schools. We have a very proud history of 125 years of Catholic educational leadership in our province. As Superintendent of our district, I would like to share with you an exciting professional learning journey that we have embarked upon and how it aligns with new directions in education in our province. In May, Honourable Jeff Johnson, Alberta's Minister of Education, outlined the goals for education in Alberta in his ministerial order. The major focus of these goals is developing 21st century competencies in our students. In alignment with the province, we want our students to become engaged thinkers who know how to learn, think critically, and solve problems. Ethical citizens who are committed to the ideals of equity, stewardship, and diversity. And determined innovators with an entrepreneurial spirit who are resourceful and self-reliant. The direction in education is often referred to as 21st century learning.
A phrase commonly thrown around today's staff rooms is 21st century learning. Many teachers have heard it, but still ask, what exactly is it?
The concept begins with the 21st century environment. Information has become digitized and is readily available. Media is created and viewed by millions, while communication is instant and far-reaching. Work has been untethered by the clock by flex time, and most importantly, industries no longer covet workers with rote memorization. Instead, they look for people who think critically, communicate well, and can collaborate with others to create products and solutions. Experienced educators have realized that the current environment has transformed, creating an impetus for schools to adapt and accommodate to the needs required by this new environment. The bottom line for schools, after all, is to prepare their students as best as they can for the world outside their walls.
I'm proud to say that in Edmonton Catholic Schools, we have recently put a name to our shift in educational practices. We call it Transform, engaging in Christ-centered learning for today and tomorrow. Our district has been working with Lee Crockett, a renowned advocate of 21st century education. Lee paints a picture of our children as members of the digital generation who require a different kind of education, needing particular competencies to be successful in an ever-changing world.
The thing is, today, these kids really are different. They're dramatically different. They're different than the kids that we were taught to teach. And they're different than the kids that our schools were designed for. Fundamentally different. And not just in the way they look, not that they physically mature earlier than we did, but fundamentally, their brains are different. And part of this has to do with digital bombardment, to the pervasive nature of digital culture that seems to be so present in their lives. And largely these experiences happen outside of schools, that for them, there is no separation between the digital world and the physical world. The digital world is just an extension of their physical reality. So to them, they don't go online, they are online. It's just part of their culture, it's part of who they are. And conversations can start in one place and continue in another, which is why it's so difficult for them to understand why we want to try to compartmentalize learning into a very small area and force it to be in a physical way, interaction between pen and paper, when they see the possibilities for how much more it can be. And we've identified many of these things and have been working with Edmonton Catholic Schools to help to bring about a shift that will allow students to connect to their learning more authentically. Understanding the relationship between text and images and video, understanding the relationship between relevance and creating in the real world. These are all critical things. And the thing about being a leader is you only stay a leader if you're continuing to move. You know, it's when you stop innovating, when you stop changing, that's the time that others can catch up to you. But the reason that you stay a leader is because you're never satisfied with where you are, but you're always looking to do better. And this is what Edmonton Catholic has been doing, and our relationship with them has been about taking learning to the next level, creating truly authentic 21st century learning environments. And we're very excited about the progress that we're seeing and about this relationship. It means nothing but great things for the students of Edmonton Catholic.
Through our Transform initiative, we are continuing to focus on professional learning that involves teachers, principals, and district consultants working side by side to plan, teach, document, and reflect on the results of exploring these 21st century classroom practices. What can you as parents expect to see happen within your child's school as a result of our Transform initiative and 21st century learning? Learning will change from being content-based to being competency-based. You will see your child being more of an inquirer and creator of knowledge rather than the recipient of facts and knowledge. There'll be more cross-curricular themes and project-based learning rather than single-topic short assignments. Your child will be involved in higher-level thinking rather than memorization of facts. Your child will participate in collaborative learning and engage in learning that is multimodal, utilizing a range of technology to learn and to demonstrate learning. Our learning environments will look different in each school. You will see things like more collaboration spaces, learning spaces expanded beyond the classroom, fewer classrooms with rows, more multimedia areas, and learning commons, rather than traditional libraries with shelves of books. Students will have more voice and choice about how and when they learn. As part of our Transform initiative, we are committed to student-centered teaching. This year, we have planned 3 evenings for you that will help you better understand how education is changing. For more information on these sessions, check our website at ecsd.net or from your child's school. We are moving forward. We want our students to be creative, digitally aware, critical thinking global citizens, analysts, communicators, and producers, engaged in learning that is conceptual and authentic within a faith-based environment. We embrace the new directions set out by Alberta Education and are eager to continue the journey already begun in our district. We invite you to be part of our 21st century journey, Transform. Wishing you a great year.